you don't actually date or marry your type. There's reasons to it, and this is according to science. Apparently, most people don't end up marrying their type, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Now, science has established that long-term relationships are rarely built on initial attraction alone. People often choose partners based on compatibility, emotional safety, shared goals, timing, finances, and love too. However, even though your type might excite you, it's not always who you build a life with. So the question is, would you actually marry your type or the person who brings you peace?
I think there are things that count when you're dating somebody, because the initial, let's be honest, it's a physique of the person.
Yeah, you have to be attracted to somebody.
You know, but I also know character sometimes, because men are the ones who, this should be a men's conversation.
Not
Because
really.
you're the ones who lead relationships.
Naila,
And you decide whether or not
it's true.
you're
But a
taking
chick
it to the
also-
next level.
But come on, but a chick will she also knows that she can easily decide and say, you're not my type. I mean, come on, I don't have to be with you, even if you're with your money, da. Like, I was listening to an interview today, and this chick was talking about how this guy on social media gamed her. Yani, this guy tiered her, is serious. But when she found out that guy didn't have one finger, she left him. One finger on his palm. He didn't have he had 4 fingers only.
Oh, that is
So she didn't have an attraction, and she was like a chick in her 50s, and she was talking about how at some point she's not looking for potential. We grow into it. She's looking to live her dream. But aside from that, I think, let me tell you why even it's important for chicks to have this conversation. There was a time I checked a chick, bloody good looking, man, tall. You know what I mean? She had that 8-figure body. She had the hair. She was light skinned. Okay, don't judge me. But I said it. Yeah, I said it. She was light skinned.
We know your type.
No, not really. I'm just saying. But you get the person she was walking with who looked like her husband. It's a little guy, man. Bald head. He's just not your typical quote unquote good looking man. You know what I mean? But he looked like he had a bit of money.
He's treating her right.
But I kid you not. When this chick was young, this was not her type. You agree or you agree? Am I right or am I right?
But you and I can judge based on what we think.
Naila, come on. Naila, stop this, man. Stop this.
No, for real.
Every chick looks for that tall, handsome man who has an athletic physique and has money.
No.
That's like their dream guy, right?
No.
Come on, Naila.
Be
real.
Let me tell you, not all women want that. We look for character. We look for character at the end of the day.
And the Pope wears tights.
Yeah, and then we check whether you're wearing tights. How you look like.
And the Pope is Indian. Hey, come on, character. You're going to bring character to this conversation. You think I'm 12 years old? Naila.
No, we look for men. You see.
Go to Ibiza. Go to New York. Go to SA. Go to some of the top areas in IE. The only people you're going to see chicks with, this guy has 6-pack abs. He's driving like a crazy Benz out there, parked just by the restaurant.
Somebody
smells good.
You
know what I mean? Speaks well.
Elderly man who made a lot of sense. And he said, all these guys who are 6-pack, I'm not against 6-pack man. I'm just saying, because most of they spend time in the gym. That's why people go for babas. Do you know why beautiful girls go for babas? It's because all they're doing is looking for money. And
exactly.
Women want men with money.
I know.
And they want to be taken care of.
Yeah.
They also want a man who is responsible.
Honey, you want to tell me a good looking?
Let me tell you.
You want to tell me a good looking tall guy is not responsible? What is that?
Very few of them are.
Well, don't do that. Like if you see a guy who's athletic, he has an athletic physique, looks fresh, he has a good career, not even a career, he has his own businesses, he drives good cars, he's a single man, chances are high he's very responsible with his time.
You have to decide whether you want a tall, dark and handsome who's broke, or
A tall, dark, and handsome who's rich.
no, very rare.
You're making
very
it.
rare.
You know what you're telling me? You're insinuating that rich people are not good looking.
I didn't say they're not.
I think that's what you're saying. I think, Naila, let's take a short break. Okay, if you're just joining us, by the way, guys, this thing is crazy, man. Where did I? Okay, yeah. So, on the gray zone, why you don't actually date or marry your type according to science? I feel, I think you're very right, Naila. Most women at some point end up thinking about their future in terms of stability, but the ideal man that they wish they would have had.
They wish
They
they
wish they
had
would
a
have had.
tall, dark, and
Who's
handsome.
that Ghanaian actor called?
Who?
The Ghanaian guy. What's his name, Robert? Idris Elba.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Idris Elba. You know what I mean?
He's the only one. That's why we call him.
There are many Idris
He's-
Elbas
come
out
on.
here. Come on.
He was counted, I think, the most handsome, 50 most handsome,
yeah,
right? There's
yeah.
a reason why he was 50.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many of them
No,
are
because
there?
he's famous. There's too many guys.
Come
I
on,
mean, yeah.
but how many are responsible? Because most men who go to the gym, work out, there's something more.
I think rich people, especially the older generation in Kenya, this whole Wababas thing is so twisted. They really messed it up for most wealthy guys. The typical rich man does not look like a Mobaba. I can guarantee you that. But we'll come back with this conversation in just a bit. Money, love. It's a shame, my sister. It's a shame.
Oh,
The Spice Drive, getting you where you need to be.